Heya folks, and welcome to X Beyond the Frontier. It's easiest for me to try and record it like this. One sec. Okay, this doesn't... pressing F11 does not work for it. It's this all more awkward. Playing a window, compatibility. It screws with the resolution, so it's probably just easiest to just record my screen. And it turns off to one side. Your current safe boundaries were once unknown frontiers. First time I opened it was a thing from Arthur C. Clarke.
This is the story of the ultimate dream. Man's dream. A dream of escaping from the confines of his own planet. A dream of freedom within his own universe. A dream of reaching the stars. The first frontier was Earth's gravity. Their first target was to reach the moon. Powerful rockets soon challenged this frontier. However, another barrier soon faced them. The restriction of traveling at the speed of light. For many years, research was undertaken, until man's ingenuity created jump gates. These devices allowed spaceships to travel many millions of light years in one leap. Now, man's exploration of new systems and universes could begin. Colonization of new planets was difficult. Adverse planetary conditions, difficult terrain, and the shipping of materials made building difficult and very expensive. Again, research and invention supplied the answer. A powerful robot was created to terraform the planets and construct colonies. Once the terraformers had completed their work, the colonies were ready for man to live in, and many settlers traveled to new lives among the stars. As the years passed, man spread through many different star systems. But during this passage of time, the terraformers began to develop their own intelligence. They began to think for themselves. Secretly, they began plotting against their creators. Suddenly, they turned and attacked, plunging man into the most deadly and destructive war ever fought. Man's far-flung colonies were taken by surprise. Many were destroyed in the first attacks, and soon the terraformers were preparing their final attack on Earth itself. Only a small group of brave pilots saved the Earth from annihilation by tricking the larger terraformer fleet into chasing them through a hidden jump gate. Both fleets disappeared, never to return, and the jump gate was destroyed. It took man over 500 years to recover from the destruction wrought by their attackers. 500 years in which man once again was confined to his home planet. But the dream never died. For 10 generations, scientists struggled to regain the stars, and eventually a new type of spaceship was created. This ship, better known as the Experimental Shuttle, is the first ship in which it is possible to bridge vast interstellar distances without the use of a jump gate. The prototype is now ready to be tested.
That was a lot longer than I was expecting. Okay. Oh, I actually have this as an option. Fantastic. My logo. Do you have to do that every time? This could work. Game capture now? No, that still doesn't work. Ooh. Alright. I'll tab it. No, this is just off.
All systems are go. Comms. We are online, loud and clear. Medic.
Vital signs are good and normal.
Agna.
Okay. Need to figure out what the hell these controls even are. It's like F8 to get the menu up. Okay. Out of bounds seems fine. I'm fine by the seat of my pants on that. If it's off, I'll adjust it.
This is Mission Control to X-Proto. All systems are go and we are ready for launch in T-minus 20 seconds. All stations stand by for launch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. Launch completed. Systems, report. All systems are go. Comms. We are online, loud and clear. Medic.
Vital signs are good and normal.
Acknowledged. All stations stand by for prototype test procedures. Okay. X-Pilot, let's do the standard procedures from the top. First, the basic acceleration-deceleration run to gauge the engine propulsion capacity. Initiate acceleration by pressing the accelerator button or use the throttle control in your controller. Do not attempt to touch any other controls in your accelerator. In order to conclude the test, you need to accelerate to maximum velocity. Ready? Countdown to acceleration. 3, 2, 1. Accelerate. Nice work, pilot. We have our readings and we can proceed to the next step. Commence deceleration by pressing your deceleration button or use the throttle control in your controller. Countdown to deceleration. 3, 2, 1. Decelerate. Well done, pilot. That concludes phase 1 of our test procedures. The next test is basic maneuvering and navigation. It's designed to make the pilot feel comfortable with the steering and to obtain physical feedback of the usability of the control design. This craft is equipped with a 3-axis control device. This allows you to steer the craft up, down, sideways, and to rotate it counterclockwise and clockwise. All these controls are, of course, also available through your joystick, where applicable. Feel free to try out the controls while we prepare our monitoring equipment for the test. We will commence with the actual maneuvering procedures in 60 seconds. Time's up, pilot. It's time to proceed. I hope you have the time to accustom yourself to the controls.
Mostly.
The maneuvering test will begin at coordinates 103-45. You will see the location marked on your radar. You can see if the location is above or below you by the lines attached to the dot. Please proceed to the maneuvering site and we will commence the test run. Mission controlled here. Please bring your engines to a complete halt and align your craft with the first array of Kessler rings situated along the maneuvering route. Pilot, stop. Wait for my mark. All stations report.
All bio readings are still normal, sir.
All communication systems are operative. We are detecting slight turbulence in starboard engine, sir. Nothing vital. We suspect solar winds to be the cause of interference.
There we go.
Systems are go.
Takes a
All right.
moment to decelerate.
All stations stand by for the Kessler run.
I'm
Pilot,
really...
This test requires you to pass through the Kessler rings one at a time in sequential order. It's important to stay in the middle of the rings, as a collision with the devices will require us to start the run from the beginning again. If you encounter difficulties in maneuvering your craft, you can decrease your speed to give you more time to react to directional changes in the run. Attention all stations. Kessler run countdown commencing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Damn it.
Abort run. Let's start again. Pilot, please proceed to the Kessler Run launch location. Follow the red marker on your radar. Systems, can we get a report on that impact? Any anomalies?
No, sir. Everything is condition green.
Acknowledged. Pilot, whenever you're ready.
could skip training, but I think it's good for me not to do that. Like, whoa. Jesus. The game's a bit different than I was expecting. I looked into this before, maybe not enough, but it has been recently. So, one bit of advice I have seen, one of the first things you should buy as an upgrade, auto docking. That way you don't have to handle it yourself. There's also a thing to speed up time. Or, of course, this could be for another X game. I'm not sure. Different shape on the rings. Reducing speed.
Great job, pilot. That was a successful run. Now let's move on to the third part of our test. Our third test will take us through the functions of the HUD heads-up display. The X prototype is equipped with a powerful targeting system connected to the onboard computer. You can target objects in space by maneuvering your craft so that the objects you wish to target appear within the proximity of the crosshair directly in front of you. When that is done, press the target button to receive basic information about your target. To receive extended information on your target, press your information button. The onboard computer will provide data stored in the internal memory circuits relevant for your target. We have placed a number of remote-controlled drones in your close proximity. Maneuver your spacecraft to their location, and target them one by one. You can toggle your target to the next object in view by pressing your toggle target button. Once you have a drone targeted, press the information button. The test will proceed when all drones have been targeted and examined.
Target now locked on drone. A remotely controlled drone used for pilot training. It can contain equipment or other objects which are set free on destruction of the drone.
Okay.
Anytime you feel like it, pilot.
Target now locked on command ship. This ship hosts the command of Earth's space fleet. Its heavy protection and defense weapon are held confidential. Target now locked on drone. A remotely controlled drone. Target now locked on drone.
Okay, slow down, please.
Target now.
Well done, pilot. The next step in our procedures will be to launch the ship's remote-controlled camera probe. Locate and target an object. Thereafter, press your camera launch button to send off your camera towards the target. The image will be projected directly onto your retina, and you will therefore not be able to see your cockpit and surroundings. Use this feature with caution, as you might accidentally collide with any obstacles while viewing the camera images. You can rotate the camera probe around the target object either counterclockwise or clockwise by pressing the rotate camera left, rotate camera right buttons. It is also possible to zoom in and out on the target object by pressing the zoom camera in, zoom camera out buttons. Have a go. While your camera is launched, you can press the toggle target button to move the camera to the next nearest object. You can interrupt the camera transmissions by pressing the normal cockpit view button. This will also instruct the camera to return to your ship. All stations, I need a sit rep.
The bio readings are fine and normal.
Communications are fine, sir. We are still experiencing some abnormal readings on the starboard engine, sir. We are currently checking the software for any problems. I see no reason for aborting the test procedures, sir.
Very well. Reports are logged. All stations proceed. Now for the fourth test in our procedures, pilot. These procedures will take us through the ship's weapon system. The Xproto is equipped with the most powerful laser cannon ever developed and two zero-gravity
Seem to
detonating
skip
missiles.
that.
These weapons are mainly designed to destroy space junk and smaller asteroids. To fire the laser,
Didn't get a
press
chance
the
to
fire
futz
button
with
on
it.
your controls. To fire missiles, press the launch missile button on your controls. Don't bother trying just now, as the missiles haven't been fitted on your craft yet. First step in the weapons procedure is to locate and target an object. We have placed remote-controlled drones in the close surroundings. Find them, target them, and shoot them down with your laser.
Target now locked on drone.
Okay, I have to target predict a bit.
Good shooting, pilot. When they're destroyed, some drones will release a small cargo container. You can target these containers to get information about the contents and pick them up by opening the cargo bay when you're very close to them. Remember to close your cargo bay in case you don't pick anything up, since your shields will be down. The Xproto is very vulnerable because of this. You open and close the cargo bay by pressing the Operate Bay button. If the contents of the container are specifically designed for the Xproto, they will be automatically fitted. If not, they will be stored in the cargo bay. It is possible for you to eject cargo from the cargo bay. Cycle the cargo marker by pressing the Shift cargo button, and press the Operate Bay button to eject the marked cargo.
Beluga missile. Shields critical. The Beluga-class missile is a strong space-based weapon developed by Earth's space fleet after the Great Terraformal Wars.
Alright.
Anytime you feel feel like it, pilot.
Excuse me.
Cargo bay.
Congratulations. You just picked up some missiles for your craft. They'll now be fitted automatically, and you can use them to shoot down the next target. To use the missiles, you need to have a target lock on an object. Once an object is targeted, launch the missiles by pressing the Launch Missile button. The missile will automatically home in on the target. However, if the missile runs out of fuel before it hits the target, it will self-destroy. We'll now launch some drones which can only be destroyed by missiles. They must all be destroyed for the test to proceed.
Okay.
Target now locked on command ship.
Let's not engage the command ship. Glory to the terraformers.
Target now locked on drone. Beluga missile ready. Target now locked on drone. No rockets. Cargo bay closed. Warning, cargo bay open. Shields are down. Cargo bay now contains Beluga missile. Shields critical. Cargo bay closed.
It seems it auto closes once you pick something up, so I had actually just reopened it in my attempts. Oh.
Beluga missile ready.
Anytime you feel like it, pilot. Well done, pilot. The weapon system seems to be working just fine. All station status, please.
We are measuring a slightly higher pulse. Just the excitement, I guess. All bios are go.
All signals are loud and clear. Nothing but the usual static. Comms are go. We are still debugging the engine analysis software, sir. There are some readings which simply cannot be true. It must be a problem with the software. Hold on. My team has just told me they found a small problem in the data evaluation core. The problem should be fixed. We are doing an engine simulation. We expect to be go in 1 minute.
Very well. Pilot, I assume you already know this, but official procedures require me to tell you once again. The X-Proto Starcraft is equipped with a special space jump device. It is a technology derived from the ancient jump gates made by our ancestors hundreds of years ago. This device allows the craft equipped with it to travel from point A to point B in a matter of a split second. If this technology proves successful, it will change the way we humans travel forever. We have fed the onboard computer with the coordinates necessary for the jump. We need to make sure that this is all coordinated, so I want you to follow my commands to the letter. Understood? Systems, what is the situation with the engine anomalies?
We just finished the simulation and the results are back to normal, sir. A small miscalculation that didn't take solar winds into consideration. Systems are go. Unless you feel we should double-check?
No, there's too much at stake. We can't afford to delay this test any longer. All systems stand by. I want a sit rep every 5 seconds, starting with BO, comms, and systems. Commence countdown on my command. Pilot, your orders are to initiate the jump when the countdown reaches 0. We will monitor the whole procedure and we can abort immediately should any problem arise. When the jump initiates, it will take the device 10 seconds to reach the energy level needed for the jump. Then you will instantly find yourself at the destination point on coordinate 263-84. Ready? All stations stand by. Engaging jump procedure in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
What button do I press? I got distracted.
3, 2, 1, 0. Engage.
Jump device charging at 10%. 20.
Okay, I don't actually have done.
40. 50%. 60, 70, 80, 90. Jumping.
Adrenaline level rising.
Shaken, not stirred.
Normal. Pulse is rising. EEG steady. EKG normal.
Static increasing. We are losing signal. There's magnetic interference. Countermeasures applied. They are not working. Engines look good. Computers look good. Oh my god, there it is again. Do you see it? Right there. It doesn't look good. Can we get a fix on the problem? The what? Mission command. Systems here. Abort jump procedures. I repeat, abort jump procedures. Doesn't anybody hear me? Abort! Abort!
Systems malfunctioning. System check initiated. Shield malfunctioning. Laser broken. Hull critical. Conventional engine working. Weapon systems out of order.
And now we're in Farscape. Only seen clips of that show. It seems good. Never did sit down and watch an episode. You know?
We are being hailed. Audio channel contains unknown language.
If a communication problem, please repeat.
Universal Translation Computer Learning.
I don't understand you. Please repeat.
I think we have language compatibility now. I am the captain of the Teladi Company's space fleet ship Phoenix. We are asking questions. We cannot identify your ship or your race. Identify yourself.
Hey, who are you? Where am I?
We ask questions. Who are you?
Earth Fleet Test Pilot, rank number 501X.
Your identification code means nothing to us. Please explain who you are.
What's going on? A valid question, but honestly, I'm human. From Earth. This is first contact. Hiya. Is the Jim Henson Company here?
I am the captain of the Teladi Company's space fleet ship Phoenix. Do not attempt to move. We are scanning your ship.
We are scanned by Teladi Phoenix.
Why did you not say you are of Argon origin? We thought you Xenon, or maybe working for Split.
What are Argon?
Why are you claiming you are not Argon when you resemble them so close? We must investigate more.
What is Xenon?
Why do you claim you not know Xenon, the evilest curse in the universe?
Split?
We are experiencing diplomatic difficulties with Split race.
Uh-huh. I'm from Earth. So there's miscommunications going both ways. I'm from Earth, and I'm lost.
We know nothing of this place. We must investigate more. Stay where you are whilst we scan your onboard computer files.
We are scanned by Teladi Phoenix.
You tell
Planet Earth, home of mankind. Hoorah.
We know nothing of this place, Earth, or mankind.
Planet Earth is in the Sol system.
This planet is not in our known universe.
Let's have that. Earth 10, 22, 423, 223, 223. You must have it on your star map.
Our star maps have no coordinates for such a place.
What's this system called?
You are in a Teladi company's space sector of the universe.
How did I get here?
I have no idea. Our navigator claimed you just appeared in front of us.
Any ideas how I get back?
I suggest you get back the same way as you got here.
What am I doing here? I'm supposed to go to completely different coordinates.
Your ship doesn't have any shields. Our sensors tell us that your ship is going to explode in a few minutes. We will put a 1 megawatt shield into your ship. That will cost you 3,000 credits.
I owe you. Do I owe you credits?
Of course you know. That is a standard charge for Teladi scanning.
Scanning? You insisted upon it. Well, I suppose if they actually did diagnose the ship exploding, you'd think my AI would have said something about that.
Teladi Space Company controls this space sector.
How many other races live here?
Captain of Teladi Company's space fleet ship Phoenix speaking. As I said, that will be 3,000 credits, please.
I don't have any.
Teladi charge for everything. Otherwise, there is no profit.
I'm about to die.
That is not our problem.
Given that I'm not entirely sure that they didn't clip me during their space fight. Free.
You do not understand the importance of profit. Are you sure you're not from Argon?
Where is Argon?
Now we have a problem. You owe Teladi Company many credits. You must pay, but cannot.
What do you suggest?
I suggest compromise. We lend you 100 credits so you can trade. Later, you pay back the cost of the shield and this 3,500 credits altogether.
Fair enough.
You become a trader.
When do I have to pay it back?
We suggest you pay it as soon as possible. We Teladi are a generous race. If we can make profit.
What do you mean, even if I could navigate?
Computers can choose. You have no weapons, shields, or navigation equipment.
Navigate.
We will help. Stand by whilst we download information to your shipboard computer.
Writing's a bit jank. Do I have to pay extra for the information?
Consider it an act of friendship from the Taladi to a stranger. But we warn you, do not abuse our friendship.
What are you downloading?
Information you need to survive.
Trust?
You have no other choice. Without navigation, you'll die out there.
Receiving upgrade information for database.
Now you have knowledge to begin your trading. Simple. You buy and sell.
How much is credit worth?
A credit is worth as much as you can get for it.
Fair enough. Where should I go first?
Leave here and travel to nearest factory. Begin to trade.
What time?
Many factories produce many different goods. But factories also require goods themselves. Go trade. Make credits.
When do I get a new laser?
Fly to the closest equipment dock. You can buy all kinds of laser there.
What are the Xenon?
If you see them, you're dead already. Captain of Taladi Company's Space Fleet ship Phoenix wishes you good profit.
Target now locked on Taladi Phoenix.
Get permission. Target and press C. Okay.
Target now locked on Taladi Shipyard Alpha. The shipyards of the Taladi could never be described as high-tech. Indeed, these large factories are packed with a strange assortment of low-tech equipment supplied by many different races and cobbled together to create a makeshift work area. Long ago, the Taladi, ever aware of the need to make profit, decided the most economic way to build spacecraft was to get someone else to do it for them. They buy ships from other races that are either old, damaged, or just past their sell-by date, which they dismantle and cannibalize, using the parts and equipment to make ships better suited to their own requirements.
This is the Taladi shipyard. Seize well, Alpha. You are talking to the automated interaction system. Make your request. Positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, balls deep.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of Chairman Keogh, the Talati Company wishes great profit to you and welcomes you on board this Talati shipyard.
Okay. Please don't hit. Please don't hit. Please don't hit. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Line up and go slow.
Connection to local trading network established. Talati flower farms are large geodesic domes that contain a typical example of the warm, humid atmosphere and conditions of the Talati planet. Inside these domes, Talati farmers grow vast fields of white Talati sunrise flowers, whose heads are used to make a fine oil called nostrop, and whose stems and leaves are used as a foodstuff. Solar power plants produce energy. They are found everywhere in the known universe. This laser forge manufactures the popular alpha impulse ray emitter. You cannot buy this factory at the moment because you do not have the necessary storage space to transport all the equipment included in this package. You need to find and hire a TL-class transportation cruiser.
Okay then. So all I can get here is outright factories. Alright.
No rockets.
I'm gonna stop for a second. Hey folks, and I'm back. Let us continue. I can't change the menu.
Target now locked on Talati Trading Station. Talati space stations are basically functional, but not built for comfort. They are solely built for trading purposes. They are not popular places due to the Talati belief in profit. On each space station, everything has a price, and one that is generally higher than other races. Much of the high-tech equipment on board the station has been bought or traded from other races, and so the station inside appears to be a strange hybrid mixture of the various race technologies. Each station is controlled by a citizen who sits on the Talati governing board. Target now locked on. Solar power plant. Beta. Target now locked on. Solar power plant. Target now locked on. Asteroid. Target now locked on. Talati trading station. Target now locked on. Talati Hawk. Target now locked on. Talati. Talati space stations are basically functional. Warning. Cargo bay open. Cargo bay closed. Target.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of Chairman Keogh, the Talati Company wishes great profit to you and welcomes you on board this trading station.
Connection to local trading network established. Palnai mud is a very fine silty type of sediment found at the bottom of rivers and swamps on the Talati planet. This mud, when dried out, becomes a hard mineral called Palnai. This mineral later can be mixed with certain chemicals, processed, and can even be added to synthetic plastics to create a tough, flexible material stronger than hardened steel, but much lighter. In space, Palnai is produced in chemical plants called Palnai foundries. Palnai is used throughout the whole universe by many races in the construction of buildings and the interior structures of spaceships and space stations. After buying this license, pilots are accepted as police force by all space stations and factories in the Talati territory. They are automatically paid for every elimination of outlawed ships. This recently introduced product is based on the phenomenon of time and space anomalies observed in the presence of singularities. The CETA is an attachment to the ship's normal propulsion engine and can, when activated, compress time up to tenfold. Due to the constraints of space warping, it is not possible to alter one's course or velocity during a time compression, and the device will be deactivated as soon as any interference with the ship's controls are registered. The invention was clearly meant to shorten travels across vast distances. No known side effects exist, but they cannot be ruled out. The Tactical Navigation System is an extension to the standard radar system found on almost every ship. It projects all objects in a system's ecliptic onto a two-dimensional map. This extension is a must for every regular trader. Your cargo bay will be extended by 5 additional cargo units using subspace compression technology. This extension will become more expensive every time you use it because of the increasing complexity of the needed technology. Salvage insurance allows a recoverable program to be put into operation that will enable the pilot to retrieve vital data and credits they have amassed so far. It is available at most space stations situated throughout the universe. This insurance policy is well worth taking out at the start of each trading mission or journey, as it protects a ship and its pilot from the loss of all its endeavors, enterprise, and knowledge they have gained. Computer components are important resources for the production of all modern technology. From wristwatches to gigantic spaceships, everything is controlled by computers.
And of course I was muted the whole bloody time. Okay, let's have a look at the hotkeys here. Trash. Apply. I don't need it now, I can just use the mic.
Microchips are manufactured from silicon wafers that are especially treated with various coatings to create the required conductivity. They are mainly used in the production process of computer components.
Space weed.
Space weed can be smoked or ingested through the mouth because of its intoxicating effect and the fact that it is supposedly habit-forming. This plant has been outlawed by the governments of all races, with the exception of the Teladi. It is suspected that the Teladi produce space weed in a factory they call the Bliss Place. Nostrop, or Teladian sun oil, is the main Teladi food product. It is mixed with various spices and sold in different flavors. The Teladi produce and mix it in so-called sun oil refineries based on sunflowers.
I'm actually gonna stop again and look up a guide of like, okay, how do I even start here?